Hello, my name is Jasna Flores, and I will be doing the peer review for the project titled Asepsis in the OR by Deborah Cavolo. The unit of instruction that has been chosen is an instructional problem that can be corrected with education. Debbie includes in her blog a unit of instruction, 2 videos, one which shows a proper hand washing technique, surgical hand washing technique, and the other gives instruction on proper OR attire and etiquette. She also provided three graphics, one there and 2 up here in her blog. The limit, I believe, was 2 graphics. So I don't know if you would want to get rid of 1 graphic to be able to meet the criteria. You have provided up here a way that you could be contacted. You introduced yourself and gave your credentials, and you also let the learner know how long it would take you to respond to any questions that they may have. You gave 4 learning objectives, which I thought were great. These were great learning objectives. You gave a timeline of when the classes were going to take place and what was going to occur in each class. The only thing that I did not see, and I'm not sure if it was in your move note or snag it, was the course content. I didn't see any of that. Now these links, you provided 4 links here. I was not able to open any of them, so I'm not sure exactly what type of information you've provided in those links. So that's something that you may want to take a look at. In your unit of instruction, you've clearly identified your target population. May I suggest that you put this target population at the bottom with the focus of the unit, and bring up your introduction to the top, so that when someone sees the page or they open up the blog, the first thing that they'll see is the introduction to your course. And I saw that you gave your students an outline, steps on what was to be done and what sequence it would be done. You put that you would first be giving the introduction to the operating room, identify restricted, semi-restricted, and non-restricted areas of the OR, followed by identification of sources of surgical site infections and effects on infection and patient care across the hospital, which would then be followed by a simulation and skills check for surgical hand washing. So you have basically let them know that this is going to be a simulation as well as a skills check for surgical hand washing, and that a video would be presented. And you would be finalizing the unit of instruction with identifying and discussing the simulation exercises with feedback. I thought that was excellent. You gave directions for the learner to contact you and to contact technology support for unseen problems, which was great. Down here, you have provided a rubric, which is to measure the learning outcomes. The rubric is very well identifies how many points the student will get for each thing that they do and how they perform. The only thing that I don't see is some type of a scale that measures the competency of the learner based on the points. So that may be something that you would want to add. The other thing that I don't see on your blog unit of instruction is a quiz to be able to measure what the student has learned from the content that you are teaching. I also don't see a discussion forum, any questions that you have asked to be discussed on the forum. That's something that you may want to also add to your blog. You have incorporated existing and emerging media. You have 2 videos. You have your Glogster, your MoveNote, your Jingit. Again, if you could just take a look at those and see if you could get those links to work, because I would love to see what you have written on this. It's a very interesting topic. The presentation altogether is professional. The content is clear. Again, just the organization of how the blog is formatted. Like I said, the introduction it would be a great thing to put the introduction on top and move this down to the bottom. That way, I think it would flow better. I think that the color that you have chosen is a great color, and it contrasts with the text. I can clearly read everything that is on the blog. I don't see a Voki on the blog. I think that's something that you may want to add later, or if you're working on it now, don't forget to add that to the blog. The unit of instruction appears to follow the instructional design of the ADDIE model. That's definitely clear. You have performance objectives. The unit is designed to provide a guide to meet goals. The course is well developed. The implementation of training is feasible, and a form of evaluation is available and ready. The unit of instruction that you've chosen is actually very interesting, and you mentioned the time allotted for the course, which would be 4 hours. All teaching methods that you have chosen are in line with the learning domain and the learning outcomes, and you have provided a learner-centered approach to guide learning in this unit of instruction. So I think that all in all, this is a great unit of instruction. You did an excellent job at putting your instruction together. The only things that I would suggest again is to limit the graphics that you have used to 2. You have 2 videos. To move your target population down at the bottom here, where you have your focus of your unit. Check your links, because I have tried and they are not working. Add your Voki, and I really am looking forward to seeing the finished product of this unit of instruction. Good luck with the rest.